Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again. Love my life. How are you doing? Feeling
Good. I'm a
that?
little bit elevated, you guys. We just posted my video about Tasia
We
Alexis,
did.
and guess what I found?
He found the refrigerator. If you guys don't know, we did a video over on Dustin's channel a little bit earlier, and he was talking about this Tasia Alexis.
Yeah.
I
Scammy
honestly
McScammerson.
have never heard of her before, so this is the first time we're being introduced to her
Mhm.
content. She did a video with a refrigerator from some brand. I think it was Hisense,
Yes.
and the refrigerator did not work, you guys. But she
No
still went
lights.
through with her video, made it, supported this brand, and was like, "Guys, get this fucking refrigerator." Removed the video.
Here's the tea, though. It's on Hisense UK's TikTok. Somebody left me a comment. Thank you to whoever that was. I forgot to screenshot it. But it doesn't have any audio. So it's
No.
literally just her opening the refrigerator, putting in the shelves. There's clearly no power going on. There's
That's what I
nothing, no
don't
lights, no
understand.
nothing. But she still did this ad.
Well,
Like,
this is what I don't understand about this because her audience seems to be okay with the fact that she lied.
that's bizarre.
Basically, she received this refrigerator and she was going to get some like money compensation as well from this brand. Still went through with posting this video with the product that was clearly broken. I don't understand how her audience was like looking at that video and not realizing that the refrigerator was not turned on. I have not seen a refrigerator where you actually open the door and there's no light.
No.
So how the they were okay with that,
It's
I don't get it.
2024, bitch.
But
We don't
she's
have no refrigerator that
but
don't have no light in it.
Miss Tasia Alexis is like really pissed off because this brand has not paid her the money that she is
Well, they
owed.
paid her half. The thing is,
No.
she put her foot all the way up in her mouth.
No,
Girl.
no, she did. Honestly, I personally don't think that she should really get any fucking money if she's going to come online and lie to her audience and clearly show a broken refrigerator. Like, did anybody that just watched that clip think that refrigerator was turned on?
Hey bitches, so I didn't want to make this video because I was thinking that this company was going to do the right thing, but they have failed to do the right thing. It's been maybe 2 whole months at this point. I'm not going to name call because I'm not going to stoop to their level, but I'm sure that when they see this video, they're going to know obviously that it's them. But basically this company wanted to work with me. They're a big company and I agreed to work with them at a lower rate considering they were sending me a product that was not cheap and I love their products. Mind you, I'm not going to work with a company unless I love their products. So I'm already taking a pay cut because I like your products and I'm willing to work with you. So they send me a product and it's broken. I let them know this. They said, no worries, we'll get somebody to come fix it, but we do need you to send the ad over because the post has to go up by a certain date. Can you make that work for us? I said, well, I really appreciate if you come fix the product. And they were like, we need the product, we need the ad over now so you can post it by a certain date. Otherwise, we're gonna have to pass. So anyways, I get the ad over to them. They said everything looks great, but we did make a few little edits. So I see the edits and basically they added somebody else's content in my fucking video. So I was like, hey, I don't feel comfortable posting that. I'll redo the ad or I'll add different parts in there if you want me to, but I'm not using somebody else's content. After going back and forth with them way too many times, they were like, you know what, you can just post the original ad. And I'm like, okay, cool, you sure? They said, yeah. So I post the ad. Mind you, before I posted the ad, they did send me half of the payment up front, okay? So I got half of the payment, but I also got a broken product. Part of the whole deal, which is why I allowed them to pay me less, was because of the product. So you paid me half, but the product is broken, cool. The post goes up and I'm like, hey, payment's supposed to be sent out. When can I expect it? They said, you can expect it by this date. That date comes around, guess what? They didn't send the second half of the payment. So after going back and forth with them, they're like, hey, we're actually just not satisfied with Tasia's content. Can she make an extra post? I'm thinking, this is weird. We have contracts signed. You approved the content before I posted it. But sure, I'll do a make good post. So I did the make good post, right? Days go by, no payment. I'm like, hey, I did the makeup post. Where the f***'s the payment? They're like, hey, we're not satisfied. So basically, like, we're not going to pay you. I'm sorry, there's contract signed. You're a huge company. I did everything that you guys asked me for. This is illegal and the product is broken. Like, I'm mad and confused. So honestly, after weeks going by and not hearing from anybody, they're not gonna pay me. Like I said, they paid me half, but their product is broken and they didn't pay me the second half. Mind you, I've been on social media for 11 years and this has never happened, okay? There are small businesses that I work with that would never do this, okay? And then you have a big company that makes millions of dollars and they're out here basically scamming people that genuinely love their products and that did an ad for them that they wanted. It's insanity. It's insanity. So basically I'm making this post to say, be very, very careful because now we have to get legal action involved. So if you ever work with anybody, make sure that there's contracts involved and that you actually know what you are signing in case something like this happens. And all I have to say for this company is, you know who the f you are and karma is a mother
We have so many conversations about people that don't disclose. Laura Lee, Jacqueline Hill, Manny MUA, all these people, right?
The list goes on and
Michaela,
on.
the list is a mile, a country mile long.
Yeah.
And for her to just basically do this video and promote this and say, hey, go buy this product. This is a great thing. I love it so much. Like, and so
then-
confidently do it too. And then get on there and be like, well, they didn't pay me. But you know what? She ain't saying the name of the brand.
No.
But she's cussing them and doing all this stuff. Like, girl, like you are a whole ass liar.
It's just extremely shady to me, the fact that she still went through with it. Because we like differ on this a little bit. Like, if she received the product and it was from a brand, like people are thinking that's Hisense. If it's a
No, it
brand
is.
that's
It's
as big
100%
as that,
Hisense.
then she reached out to them and said, like, hey, this one is not working for me, and like, can you send me another one so I can go through with this? Because obviously people know that brand and they know that they do make quality products sometimes. Apparently not when it comes to
Well, I
refrigerators.
said in my video, even if a brand sends me a product and it's
Yeah.
broken and they're sending it out to an influencer that's going to do a marketing ad for them, like, no. These influencers are so fake, and it's very clear that it's all about money. It's all about what they can get next and who they can connect with to make more money.
But you know, I saw a video clip of somebody talking about this, and she was like, the people that you're promoting this to are probably living paycheck to paycheck. And with that, they are trying to make ends meet more so than not. So the fact that you're on here promoting a product that is broken and is not working and you're still okay to go through with it really shows like the kind of person that she is.
It does.
It's disgusting. Like
it's
you have to
money over
think
morals.
you have to think of the audience as well. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here.
Girl,
All
she
these
was
influencers
thinking
with that
about
fucking
getting
paycheck.
a free fridge. She probably
Yeah.
wanted the free fridge. She was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get a free refrigerator that's probably
Girl,
3 or
she got it
4,000. Well, that means serves her ass right. And I hope that
Yeah.
Hisense doesn't pay her that money, because you clearly did some wrong in this too. And you know what else? Hisense should be held accountable for this as well, because that's deceptive marketing on their part
They
too,
okayed
for
it.
them wanting her. No, not even okaying it. Suggesting that she do this because she said she did a makeup post. Like, why would you want her to promote with a product that was not working in the first place? That is shady.
And moving on from that, Jeffree Star has been banned over there on TikTok.
Yep.
Jeffree Star is not happy about the fact that he has been banned from TikTok Live.
Good morning, everyone. I was just on live and I was speaking facts, and I just got shut down. Got removed. Live access done. So, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I guess people are afraid of the truth.
And I actually like clicked into his live stream earlier today, so I know why he was actually kicked. He was watching, I think I might have screenshot actually like what it was titled.
This is
It was
crazy.
like reacting to like the moon landing and how it's fake. Like something along those lines. He was on there talking about how the moon landing is faked and how everything is like set up by the government. And then he went into like the Titanic and how everybody, all those rich people were sunk over there on the Titanic so that these other people could like buy the Federal Reserve and like all this kind of stuff. You know that Jeffree is very big into talking about the Illuminati, saying that they were like going to come after him and all that. That's why he's in Wyoming with his guns. So they got him over there.
I would not be
Who
if
did
Jeffree
it?
Star doesn't come out as a flat earther, right?
Okay.
What he's doing is he's mincing two things in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Titanic, that was a big deal, and there was a lot of things at stake with the people that were on the Titanic, but nobody bought the Federal Reserve, because I fell down a TikTok rabbit hole about this, because I was like, oh, did they really buy the Federal Reserve? Because you guys know I am a big conspiracy theorist. I love that type of shit. It's very interesting to me, but nobody bought the Federal Reserve. I ended up looking into that, and I don't remember how it happened or what happened, but nobody bought it. Like, it's still a private entity, but nobody owns it.
Do you think this was the Illuminati?
No.
Do you think that's who kicked him off
Girl,
TikTok? Do y'all
Jeffree
think
Star
that?
would like you to believe that. I think that Jeffree wants us to think that he's in the Illuminati, because he's talked about that shit for years. I remember there was an Instagram story where he had a bag and he was like, Illuminati.
Yeah.
In the background, and I remember he talked about it with Shane and all that, and remember he said the Illuminati tried to kill him. Jeffree
Some of
Star
these
is just not that
influencers-
important.
No, I don't know. Some of these influencers will tell you a really strange story about some of the things that go on at these hills parties.
Oh, yeah,
and
I'm
all these
sure.
parties that they go to over there. Like Tana Manganow has some stories about it, but also Whoa Vicky, she
Yeah.
turned to Christ.
Yeah.
She found the Lord.
Girl,
I said,
I'm not
doing
buying
this
that for a
anymore.
second. I honestly, truly, I really do think, and in my research, because there was a deep dive that I was going to do about Jeffree Star at one point in time, I believe that around the year 2011, 2012, something very big happened for Jeffree Star. He made a connection, networking with somebody. I don't know if it was in Hollywood or what. I'm convinced that Jeffree Star did sacrifice something.
You think?
I think he sacrificed something. I think he did some spell work.
Well, hasn't he like
something.
made jokes about it in the past?
Yes,
Like,
girl,
how many
yes.
souls am I gonna have to?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe that's what that straight man was really doing at his house. He was a soul.
I think Jeffree Star will attach his wagon to anyone or anything he thinks is going to get him notoriety and views these days, because it's just not what it used to be for him. And that's fine if you want to be a conspiracy theorist and all that. But don't just say shit that can be debunked like right off the gate. A simple Google search.
I'll tell you one thing that he said that really did ring true when I clicked onto one of his live streams.
What?
He said that Biden sucks.
Yeah.
I fucking agree.
Can we say that now? Because we used to get canceled for saying that.
Okay, I'm saying it. Well, I'm sure that Jeffree Star will be back on TikTok Live in like no time because I think that he does have a connection over there. I wonder like the actual reason as to like why he got banned, because in his Instagram story he was like, some people just don't like to hear the truth.
Well, no, I think that somebody posted on Twitter. I wish I would have screenshotted it now. They said that it was him reporting something that wasn't true. So, I mean, they do
But
it all the
true
time.
to who?
There's fact checkers everywhere, girl. You cannot
True
tweet
to
anything out these days. You can't post anything on Facebook without somebody
Oh,
fact checking it. So you better make sure your shit's right before you
No.
make a claim on the internet, girl.
I fucking love when people get community noted
Yeah.
over on Twitter, because sometimes it's politicians and you're like,
Yeah.
that's awkward. So if you made it this far in this video, you guys, please leave us a star emoji down below and we're gonna go get elevated, and we'll see you guys all in our next video. Bye.